Hello everyone, Kelsey Ann Lovelady here with the day 4 vlog update of my personal life, my mental health, my emotional health, and kind of today my physical health. Today was actually, for the most part, a very good day. I got a little bit of a break from the situation with my grandfather, because this morning I had an online class. I needed to brush up on some of my Excel spreadsheet skills because, I haven't used them in a year because unemployment. And then right before that class started, I got word from a job that I had applied for that I needed to do some assessments for the company to see if they want to interview me. So I had to do those assessments right after I did my Excel class, and that took the Excel class took 2 hours, started at 9 o'clock this morning, and then the work assessments took an hour and about 10 minutes. So I feel like the work assessments went really well, so I'm still trying to figure out whether I'm getting my hopes up or whether the universe is trying to tell me that I'm on the right track. I'm hoping that it's the latter and not the former. And the Excel class actually went pretty good too. I think just getting that refresher on skills will help me. But when the Excel class and the work assessments were done, I just decided to stay here and have lunch because most of the time I have 2 out of my 3 meals a day at my mom's house. I join them for lunch and dinner. Sometimes I'll join them for breakfast if my mom needs to go to the grocery store early in the morning to avoid the COVID crowds. But anyways, that means that I didn't actually have to leave to go help my mom with my grandfather until 1 this afternoon. So I basically got a half day from the full-time job that I'm not getting paid for, kind of. Sorry, hangnail bleeding. Anyway, things were going pretty good for the most part, but my grandfather wanted to take a bath. Obviously, that's something we need to help him with, and here's the thing. The doctors, the home health care providers, the physical therapists say we don't want him taking baths. We want him taking showers in a shower chair. But no, my grandfather wanted a bath and insisted upon a bath. So he thought that he could ease himself down into the tub, and he made us move the shower chair so that he could do his business. But he kind of forgot that he needs to be able to get up. And he really didn't want us to call the fire department to help him up because, he's in the all together. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for us, even though we're helping him and we're related to him. It's embarrassing for us, and it's embarrassing for him. And it would be even more embarrassing with a bunch of firefighters to sit there and watch. Somehow we managed to get him up out of the tub without him getting seriously hurt. But we made it clear that we weren't going to do it that way ever again. Honestly, the thing that's posing the biggest problem with this situation with my grandfather is my mom and I are doing everything that the doctors told us to do to the letter. The only person who isn't following the doctor's orders is my grandfather. The one with the cracked hip, the broken femur, and the subdural hematomas. Despite the fact that he's been through all of that, my grandfather is still pretty able-bodied. The physical therapist even said this is going to be hard because he's very physically able and he thinks that he can do everything by himself, which reasonably, maybe yes he could, but he fails to realize that while he can move fine. The problem is not how he moves. The problem is his balance. His balance is horrible, primarily because he does not separate his feet at all. He shuffles them right next to each other all the time. And that's why he trips on his feet so much. And he drags his feet, and it's a problem. And the other problem is obviously his cognitive ability, his focus, his concentration, his memory. Those are also problems. So it's really hard to be a caregiver for someone when they won't follow the doctor's orders. You become frustrated very quickly, and there's a part of you that wants to go, fine, do it by yourself. If something bad happens, that's on you. And you can't do that, because you have to be more patient than that, and that's rough. Because if you just don't have the patience, what are you supposed to do? But we made it clear that that's not how things were going to work from here on out. From here on out, we were going to follow the doctor's orders. After that, everything kind of went back to being good. While my mom and I were getting some dinner for us, my grandfather's a picky eater, so he'll only eat certain things. We had a TV dinner cooking for him while we grabbed some takeout tacos. But while we were driving, my mom kind of made a comment about my hair, specifically how I look with this hair. And it hurt my feelings, which she realized and shortly before I left, and she apologized and she said, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And I accepted the apology. We hugged it out. We're on good terms. We left on good terms for the night. But it just kind of, it got me back to a place that I don't go very often, but when I do, it's a rough situation. I have not been able to really take care of myself in a physical way pretty much since the pandemic started. I couldn't go to the gym to work out, and for a week I was using, YouTube workouts and doing yoga. But after a week, my mom had to start working from home because the first case in our town popped up. And I felt really self-conscious about working out at home while somebody else was there. So there's that. So I haven't been exercising as much. Almost a year ago, I had started exercising really hard because I wanted to lose a lot of weight. And about 6 months ago, when I last weighed myself, I had lost 20 pounds. I still had like 45 to go, but I lost 20 pounds. I don't know where my weight is now. I honestly don't want to know, because I'm sure I've gained some weight back, and that will be really discouraging. And I've gained it back because, one, I haven't really had the opportunity to work out. Now that the weather is nicer, I can go on walks around my neighborhood, so that will help. But, this pandemic started back in March when it was freezing cold, and it's only just now getting to the point where, you can go outside and not freeze your ass off. So, April, May, June, anywhere from 2 to 3 months of not working out. God knows what's happened to my weight. Another contributor to the problem, and this kind of runs in the family, is we eat our feelings. My dad is the bored eater, where if he's got nothing else to do, he'll just eat blindly and he doesn't even realize what he eats. And me, my mom, my sister, we eat our feelings. And feelings have been kind of in the gutter for a while, especially recently. So, healthy choices have not been made. And it's even harder because my grandfather loves junk food. Like I said, he's a picky eater, so, you know, he's one of the only people on the planet who likes corn candy. He'll eat pretzels, he'll eat cheese puffs, ice cream, and tapioca pudding. Not really anything that's good for you. Oh, and Reese's Puffs, the cereal. He loves those. Hang on, I think my roommate just got back. Sorry about that. That was super weird. The wind managed to blow my door open even though it was locked. So that's a thing. I've double locked it now. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I do just realize that I needed to kind of cut this video short because my camera's running out of batteries. But the gist of what I'm trying to say is that today just kind of reminded me that I could be really out of shape because my diet and my workout has been in the toilet. And I'm, becoming a little self-conscious about how I look and my body. And, when I get to that dark place, it really sucks. So, if anybody has any words of wisdom about this time period and what I can really do or how I should feel, let me know. But anyways, I'm sorry to cut this video short. I was supposed to grab new batteries today and I completely forgot. I'm going to make a note to myself right now to do that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.